What's going on? Welcome to the course. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what is this business model, YouTube automation. How do you make 6 figures or even 7 figures a year from a business model that doesn't require you to make the videos yourself or show your face out there on camera? How do you utilize the YouTube platform to make a lot of money from various income streams, whether it be the ads that you see displayed on the videos or affiliate marketing and many other avenues? How do you do it without ever actually having to film, edit, or record videos? So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how it works, examples, and just in general, the phases and steps it requires to slowly work your way up to the area where you only have to work sometimes an hour, 2 hours a week to maintain a YouTube channel that could potentially cash flow 6, even on the highest level, 7 figures a year. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Box. I've been doing this for over 5 years. You know, I've learned from some huge YouTube stars like Mr. Beast. He has over 80 million subscribers, Preston, and so many other people out there that I've actually learned from personally, and I also work with some of them as well. And over time and over the years, I've started to learn a lot about YouTube, and I started to build my own channels and started to be really successful. And sure enough, I kept over and over and over again starting channels from scratch and taking them to over 6 figures in revenue per year. And so I have experience and knowledge and understanding exactly how all this works so that I can teach you and show you what I'm doing, so then that way hopefully it can work out for you one day as well. So let me go ahead and break down exactly what I'm talking about, kind of what the format is of these channels. Because I know you're probably asking yourself, okay, well that sounds almost too good to be true. And it definitely sounds like that. Whenever I talk to other people about it, whenever I show them what I do for a living, they think there's no way. And then I break it down. They're like, oh, this actually makes sense. I'm surprised I never noticed this existed, yet I've always watched the videos on YouTube from the people doing the exact same business model. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So real quick, on my iPad, I'm going to go ahead and start filming on here so that way I can show you and screen record what it looks like. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. So if we go over here, I'm going to show you some example channels. One channel is Looper. These are channels on the highest level. I'm trying to show you some channels on the higher level. The people that's making 7 figures, the people who turn it into a giant media business. So if we go over to videos on Looper, I recommend you guys do this on your own time as well. Go ahead and look at these videos right here, right? These are various videos, so we can see stuff like small details in The Witcher Season 2, only real fans notice, right? You can see The Matrix explaining Neo's backstory. So what this channel specifically does is they're niched down into the movie niche. So what is that? It's pretty much them breaking down how certain movies turned out, some theories regarding movies, right? It's pretty much almost them doing commentary, right? They're doing commentary on recent movies and TV shows that recently came out. And because of that, they start getting millions of views. I'll show you an example. So what we can do is we can filter it to most popular. And if we filter it to most popular, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Look, 5 years ago, 24 million views, right? 22 million views 4 years ago, 20 million views, right? You see all these numbers. There's a lot of big numbers from these videos, right? Now, here's what's funny about it. The person who owns this YouTube channel, the CEO, the owner, the founder, doesn't make a single bit of these videos. What it is he outsourced, he hired and delegated to freelancers online for a cheap amount of money to make the entire video for them. Now, these type of videos can range from anywhere from $70 to sometimes $150 a video. But what I'm going to teach in this video is how to work your way up to that level, right? Because obviously not everyone has $150 stacked away for one video, right? Because not every video goes viral. It's an average of the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule means that 20% of your videos will go viral and make up most of the revenue for your entire channel to obviously help out on the 80% that didn't go viral. That's how YouTube works. And so obviously not everyone has that $150 to throw at a wall and be like, let's see what happens. Obviously I get that. But what I'm going to teach you how to do is start small and slowly work your way up to the high numbers. So then that way you can pull some of these high numbers that these other YouTube channels are pulling. So let me show you what these YouTube videos actually look like though. Let's look at the Tom Holland got ripped to play Spider-Man. Let's watch a little bit of the video. So first off, this is how they make money. You see these ads played on the video? That's how they make money. They make money from YouTube because of these ads. See, there's a bunch of ads. So because of that, they make some good money from us. Now watch, let's skip the ad, watch this.
Once upon a time, Tom Holland was best known for starring in the stage version of Billy Elliot in the 2012 disaster flick, The Impossible. Of course, that all changed when the British actor appeared in Captain America: Civil War, donning the iconic Spider-Man suit to fight against Steve Rogers.
So do you guys notice how through this entire video, not a single face is shown, And here's what's funny about it, guys. It's just B-roll, right? So it's B-roll mixed in together with some images here and there, right, to make it fair use, which I'll break that down in a little bit. And so because of that, what it is secretly, they have scriptwriters who are writing a script for the video idea. So we have scriptwriters writing the script. Then you have narrators who read off that script. The person you're listening to right there was a narrator. That guy's probably only getting paid about $20 to make this narration for this one video that if it got 22 million views, that right there is potentially $100,000, sometimes more, of money. So this video right here, this video alone that got 22 million views probably made over $100,000. And guess what? The overhead was probably only $150 for the video. So you got to understand that there's a lot of profit margin and a lot of scalability with a business model like this when you start gaining momentum. And so that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. This entire video, right? No face shown. Entire video. I can literally just scroll through a little bit. You can see on the frame. It's just no face shown. It's just talking about reviews, talking about B-roll, talking about facts. And so because of that, you can hire, outsource, and delegate the entire production to someone else, which is why it's so lucrative. Someone like me, I can have multiple YouTube channels running automatically for me, and I have a bunch of managers and team members. I have over 150 people on my team who is running everything for me in the background. So me, the CEO of my own media company, I can really just check in every hour or two a week, and all of a sudden everything's ran for me and money's hitting my bank every single month. And so that's what I'm trying to explain to you. So that's one channel example. And like I said, watch it on your own time so then you get a better idea. Let's watch another one, right? We got other ones like The Riches. There's so many people doing this. The Riches is another one that that is one of the bigger ones, the OGs of this game. So The Riches right here, you can see what it's like to be a millionaire in Asia. The most expensive superhero movie ever. Celebrities with the most expensive Bugattis, right? Stuff like that. You can say most popular. Boom. 100 million views 6 years ago on this one video called 10 Roads You Would Never Want to Drive On. I'm not sure you understand what that means. 100 million views is potentially over $500,000. It's $500,000 from one video. All it takes is that one video to take off, and all of a sudden, potentially, you can make $500,000 from one video alone. And here's another thing that people don't realize. That video is still to this day getting views and money. So you can put the work in 6 years ago, and these videos long into the future can still make you passive income over and over again into the future. I have channels where literally I haven't uploaded in over 12 months, and yet it's still making me $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I haven't done anything with them. It's just because of those past videos I worked hard on with my team to release them and everything. So it's something where I honestly believe it's better than real estate. I honestly believe it's better than stocks because the potential profit margins is way higher if you know the game. Life is just about knowing the game with these business models, right? If you know the tactics, you know the secrets, you know how it all works, you know the strategies, and then you put it together and you consistently execute on them, it's just a game. It's odds, right? The odds are always in your favor when you know that stuff. So for me, I just upload, when we get into a new channel, when we start a new channel, I just upload as much content as possible based on the strategies that I break down in this course. And over time, it starts to compound, starts to gain momentum, starts to make some good money, some profit, everything, right? And over time, you can either get one of these channels to produce high amounts of money, or you can do several little ones that compound into a huge amount of money. And it's just based on the strategy you want to go about. And I'll be breaking down both strategies in this course. So you can see that's kind of an example of how it works, right? The Riches is one example. There's a bunch of other ones out there that we could be going through together. But what I would say is on your own time, we have on this course, we have the top 25 profitable niches, right? Check that out in the course. You'll see more channel examples that you can look at so you get a better understanding of what is out there, what's the potential, what are some niches you can go into, right? Because on YouTube, you have to be very focused into one niche to be successful, right? The reason why most people are not successful on YouTube is because they upload a video that has nothing to do with the previous video that they upload, right? And so if I'm a potential subscriber and I look at your channel and I'm trying to figure out who you even are or what you're even uploading, I don't know because you're uploading too much of all over the place. You're not niched down, you're not focused into one sector of talking about one topic. And that's why people don't grow on YouTube. That's the biggest reason. And so in the course, I'll be breaking down exactly how all this works for you to see if it's a good fit for you. But let me go ahead and break down the phases because I don't want anyone to think that, so that means I have to get $150 a video to even be successful. No, that's not the case. I started out at the very bottom. I started out where I actually made the videos myself to gain momentum. I'll give you an example. Xless. So this is a channel I made back in the day. Let me go to filters real quick. Channel. Okay. So this is a channel I commented on a long time ago. If I filter to the most popular, this is one of my first channels. I had a couple before this, but this is like the third. So this one right here, 5 YouTubers who try to join Team 10. Let's listen to it. This is my video. If you like Team 10, let's see how powerful Team 10's fans are. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications. Comment I subscribe after you do, and we will try to respond to every single one of you. Alright, let's hop into it. Team 10 is a team started by Jake Paul. Originally, Jake Paul made the team to give new upcoming YouTubers and viewers a chance to blow up faster and join his team. Jake Paul made a percentage of their revenue by doing so. Now, the team is a huge team that many fans love and adore. So let's just jump into the 5 YouTubers who allegedly try to join Team 10. Number 1. So, you can see in this video is obviously my voice, right? Me hitting freaking puberty, right? This was me making this video. How long ago was this? This was back in 2017, April 2017, right? And I made this video. This is when I didn't have that much money. I didn't have the ability to pay $100 or $70 a video. I didn't have that kind of liquid. And most people don't, especially if they don't have momentum on their channel yet. And so what I did is I started like you should, which is I started small, and I did put the work in early on. I put the work in, started making some of the videos myself, and then from making the videos myself, I slowly started to accumulate knowledge on how everything works because I was in mastermind calls all the time with people like Mr. Beast and a few other YouTubers. Started to put all this knowledge together, started to gain momentum on the channel. Then the money started to come in. And then it came to a point where I started making a good $1,500, $2,000 a month. I was like, all right, now the channel's making money. Now I need to be smart. I need to act like a business. And so what I did is I started to slowly outsource little elements of the videos, whether it be script writing, the video editing, hiring a narrator. I started to give little roles off and hiring people on other freelance websites like Fiverr.com or Upwork.com. And I gave it over to them. And I was like, all right, let's see what we can do together. Sure enough, I did that. It just skyrocketed. It skyrocketed because the quality was better, because I had a great team around me, because I was more efficient. I could get videos out faster, right? But I have to go through that small, short, long process of gaining momentum, right? Making the videos myself because I didn't have the capital. If you have the capital, you are in a good position. But if you don't, like most people, obviously you have to start small, do a little bit of the work yourself early on. Then you can take that money and outsource it. And then you have this passive income coming in because people are working for you to help build the YouTube channel. And so that's what I'm trying to explain is I've been doing this for a long time, right? This video right here got over 2 million views, right? And like I said, that's about $10,000, right? So I know how this game works, right? I know how YouTube works. I've been in this for a long freaking time, right? And I'm going to show you exactly how this works for you because I believe that this is going to be a lucrative thing for you, assuming you're willing to put the early amount of work in, right? As much as I would love to teach and say that this thing is going to be easy, the truth is it takes time, especially at the very beginning. And so you have to be very consistent and disciplined at the very beginning, but it's a big, big payout. Big payout. YouTube is only growing and it's only going to grow. It's the biggest platform, and I honestly believe it will always be the biggest platform for at least another decade. I truly, truly believe that. And so I personally say that it's better to hop on it now before it gets even more competitive. Right? So figure out the strategies now, get ahead of the curve, because I'm telling you soon, almost everything is going to be about having a YouTube channel to grow your business, to grow your income, etc. YouTube will be the center of it all, right? The way I look at YouTube, and I'll show you an example. Let's do this. So real quick, I'm going to put up a PowerPoint, not really a PowerPoint, but like a whiteboard. So I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So hopefully it makes sense for you guys. So on here, let's try this out. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is how I look at YouTube, okay? So let's just say this is YouTube. This is the YouTube channel. And sorry for my typing or my writing. I am horrible at it. So this is the YouTube channel. One YouTube channel can have multiple revenue streams. The first revenue stream can be ads, right? The ads are built in throughout the video. YouTube automatically does this for you. Once you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, they will automatically place ads throughout your video and actually send you straight a deposit to your bank account. You don't have to do anything. You just have to reach those requirements, okay? Which, again, in this course, I'll break down exactly how you can do that. Then, the other income stream, brand deals. So what people don't realize is brand deals will actually pay more, but it obviously requires a little bit of effort to get those brands. So what exactly is brand deals? So brand deals is essentially, you go into a company, emailing a company that relates to your channel and saying, hey, look, I would love to partner up with you, work some type of compensation based on how many views you're providing on your YouTube channel for a little ad, like a 20, 30-second ad within your video. Brands will pay way more than YouTube will for something like that, right? And so brands can sometimes pay, let's say, $15 every 1,000 views. YouTube will pay you about $5 every 1,000 views. So obviously it's 3x what you could get on YouTube if you're good at working with brands. And all it is emailing and building relationships with these brands, okay? The other income stream, affiliate marketing. And especially if you're a beginner, affiliate marketing would be key for you. So let's talk about affiliate marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is essentially this. I don't have a big enough presence, let's say, on YouTube. I just started out, really, right? And so brands don't really want to pay someone that's just starting out. And so if I'm an affiliate, that means I like a product and I can get a referral link. I get a commission, a percentage of all the sales that I bring from my YouTube channel onto a product for someone else based on the link that was in my description of my videos or an ad that I had within my video. So I get a percentage of it. So I recommend doing that early on if you're a beginner. Now, if you already have an established fan base, 100% move into more of the brand deal sector. I think that's a better deal. All right, so let's talk about the other thing that you can do. Affiliate marketing, brand deals, ads. The other thing you can do is sell your own product, okay? So I like this if you're an entrepreneur. If you like building products, if you're good at it, this is game changer for you. If you can build a e-com, Shopify, dropshipping store, anything, your own website, sell a product on there, you can make a lot of money that way, but obviously it requires a little bit more effort and knowledge and experience of venturing into other sectors, right, that can connect to your YouTube channel. The other thing is maybe you could sell a course. Maybe you could sell some other product, like a software product. There's so many ways, right? But you could build your own product and just sell it to your audience. I have friends who became millionaires simply because they had their own product. And by the way, those friends that became millionaires, they have less than 100,000 followers. And they became millionaires because they took that 100,000 follower audience and moved them into their own product that they created for themselves. So there's a lot of expansion past just running ads that I'm going to be teaching you on this course. A lot of ways you can make money outside of all of that, okay? And so I want you to understand that because I honestly believe this is honestly a great opportunity, but you have to be willing to put the work in early on to make it all happen, right? I'm in a very fortunate position, but I've been doing this for over 5 years now, so I worked hard to be where I am today, but I'm in a position now where I can make 7 figures a year from my channels and my team runs the whole thing and I only check in about 2, maybe 3 hours a week, okay? That didn't happen overnight. I started with phases, okay? The first phase, let me actually do it here. I kind of like this whiteboard, man. I'm liking this whiteboard. Let's start with here, okay? The first phase, phase 1. The first phase was me having to make the videos myself because I didn't have capital, okay? So I made videos, okay? That was what I had to do. I didn't have a choice, so I had to make the videos, right? Phase 2 was I then outsourced, once the money came in from the channel, outsourced to a writer, okay? I sucked at coming up with scripts. I hated coming up with research about a certain topic. It was just too much time for me. I was not good at it, right? I'm not good at writing. My grammar sucks, okay? As you can tell, I cannot write, right? So what I did is I outsourced first and I hired a writer for like $30 or $20 a script, right? And that saved me so much time and so much, really actually gave me more money because my videos became better quality. It was a better research video that I was making, which people loved that even more, right? So once I did that, then I outsourced to editors, right? And or actually it was narrators and then editors, but still, it was the one by one I started to outsource to everybody. And eventually, the whole project was outsourced. The thumbnail was outsourced. I hired someone like a graphic designer to help me with the thumbnail. Everything was ran by me, but you have to start small and work your way up to that point. And that's what this course will be breaking down so you can understand the workflow that goes into it. So here's what I would say. And honestly, there'll be another video about this, a mindset that I talk about. And it sounds cliche, it sounds cheesy, but I'm telling you, you need to watch the video where I break down mindset because I believe that me doing consulting for a long time now, it's been about probably 2 years of me doing it on a public level. I did private clients way before this, but on a public level, I get personalities of all kinds, right? I've learned from so many people, talked to so many people of my own clients. Everyone has a different personality. Everyone has a different mentality. And out of the most successful people, most successful clients of mine, it's very funny, but they're the ones that are disciplined They stay focused, they stay consistent, they don't quit, and they see it all the way through. Once they make a decision, they say, I want to become a big YouTuber, I want to have a successful channel, they stick with it, they don't back out. They do anything they can to make it work. They adapt strategies, they change this, they change that, they change that. Anything they can to change to make it work, but they don't back out. So here's what I would say to you. If you think this would be a great opportunity for you, and obviously do your research, figure it out for yourself, but if you think this would be a great opportunity for you, stay focused, don't back out, and go all the way through. This is not going to happen in 1 month. You're not going to make, thousands of dollars in 1 month. Chances of that very slim. However, stay consistent within about 6 to 12 months. I honestly believe most people with the right strategies and consistency, you can be making a full-time income from this. But you got to stay focused and you got to follow the right strategies. You cannot just be throwing haymakers at a wall and be like, I'm going to figure it out as I go. No, I'm making this so then someone like you looking through this camera right now can honestly, I want you to understand that I was in a position where I was a broke high school kid, like most high school kids. Didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. I knew I wanted to do something with YouTube, but I didn't know it was possible. And I was in a position in my life where my dad lost his job because he was turning, the old 60 age. And at 60, most companies will lay off employees. And so my dad lost his job he was loyal to that company for over 20 years. He went the traditional way of college, the corporate route, everything. It didn't actually work out the way people say it will. And so I realized through him that I cannot go the traditional way because the traditional 9-to-5 corporate way may not be safe like people think it is. What's more safe is building your own business, running your own time. That's more safe. Betting on yourself, betting on your own skill sets, not some boss above you to give you a paycheck. Nothing against it if you love to be a 9-to-5, people need to be working under people. People need to help other companies. That's okay. What I'm saying though is you need to figure out how to have some type of other income stream coming in that you can control and you're not having some boss above you. And that's what I'm trying to help as many people as I can to understand that. Because me personally, when my dad lost his job, I saw him go through spreadsheet numbers over and over again. And he thought to himself, if I change this one number for my bills, instead of paying an extra $10 on food every single day, what if I don't? How much would I save long term for retirement? It didn't change anything on the number scale. To see my dad go into that fear mentality of money, that hurt me. And so at a young age, I stood up to the plate and I was like, all right, I got to do something. I have to take this seriously. I can't be some kid playing around when it comes down to money. And I got to stay focused and build a hustle, build an income so I can support myself, my family, my future wife, my kids. I have to plan it out because you right now looking at this, watching this video, you came to this course for a reason. I know that for sure. Something got you to be like, man, I need some type of money. I need something happening. I know guarantee that's the reason why you came here. And so you probably have the exact same thoughts that I have, where I was like, I got to do something and I got to prepare for my future. I got to be in a position where 10 years from now, my future self will thank my younger self, my today self, because I took the action today so that my future self could live a different life. And that's how you got to be thinking through it. Even at a young age, when I was 16, 15, that's how I was thinking about it. And so I'm creating this course for those people to understand that a 9-to-5 is okay to have, but you can't be relying only on a 9-to-5 income. Because the moment you get fired like my dad did, everything goes downhill. Everything. And so I want to prepare as many people as possible. I'm not saying this is going to be an easy business model. It takes time. But I'm telling you the rewards out of every business model I've looked into. Yes, obviously I'm a little biased. But I'm telling you, I got friends who are worth $100 million worth of real estate. They have $100 million worth of real estate. And even them looked at this business model as like, man, the profit margins are so freaking high for less work. And it's digital. They don't have to go physically to their real estate location. If some guys like that who have $100 million of property looked at my business model of YouTube automation as like, man, this is pretty lucrative, it tells you something, right? So it's up to you. Do your research. Figure out if this is the business model you want to move into. But I'm telling you, it's changed my life, changed so many of my students' life, and I really hope that it can change your life. Put the work in. See how it works. But I'm telling you, one thing is guaranteed. If you're relying on one income stream, whether it be a job, whatever it is, you are always in a very vulnerable position. At any given moment, you can lose that and everything goes downhill. That is a guaranteed fact. You don't have to go in this business model, but I'm saying at least find something to make more income streams. because relying on one income stream is not going to end well for you. So thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next course videos. Take care.